All right, I'm joined now by head coach Glenn Braica after his team's 72-69 loss to Wagner. Before we go any further, I'll just start with any opening thoughts you had on your team's performance today.
I thought it was a good game. We did some really good things. I didn't love our offense in the first half. I thought we dribbled too much. They kind of get you to do that with their pressure, and when the action's away from you, it's harder to choreograph everything. So we got to get better at getting into offense quickly after the pressure. I thought we were a little lackadaisical getting to some stuff. But I thought the kids tried. I thought they played pretty well. Wagner's a very good team. I think the game came down to a couple of loose balls and a couple of offensive rebounds, to be honest with you. But they have experienced guys. They're older. They have a lot of guys back, and they're a good team.
Basketball is always kind of considered to be a game of matchups. What is it about, in your eyes, that you match up well against Wagner with? Because this is the second time you guys have played them this year, an even more competitive game than the first time you guys matched up.
Well, I don't know if we necessarily match up with them as compared to other people. I just think we're pretty good. I just think that it's been a tough year. We're playing with different guys all the time and everything. We've gotten a little continuity going now. We've had a couple of good practices in the last 2 weeks, so I think we're moving in the right direction, but it's very fragile. You got to keep moving in the right direction. You can't take a step back. We got 2 tough games coming up this weekend. So, I think our guys competed. I mean, they're a good team. They're an older team. They have 6th-year seniors, 5th-year seniors. We got basically a whole new group. So I think our guys are doing okay. We don't accept losing, obviously, and we want to get better. And, if we play them a third time, I think our guys feel like they can compete. But we do have to do some things better. We got to get loose balls and defensive rebounds at crucial times in the game. And we're a good defensive rebounding team. But a couple of loose balls we didn't get, a couple of rebounds we didn't get, a couple of breaks went their way, and that's the difference in the game. They're rolling now, but let's see. We may get them again.
And, when you spoke to the team after the game, optimism, it seems like there's some optimism that comes out of this. Obviously, you don't want to accept the loss, but what was your message to the team in the locker room after the game? What did you, have to say to the guys?
Well, listen, we've dealt with a lot of nonsense this year, okay? And these kids are great kids. They've hung in through all of it, okay? I mean, their games, if you watch this play, it looks like a different team one week, another week, another week. So these guys have hung in there. They've continued to work. I think we did a really good job of bringing in guys with the right character. But, it takes time for a team to gel. We're not the perfect team. We have some deficiencies, but we're good. We're good. And but everybody's good. So you got to play well. We're growing as a team. I think we're moving in the right direction, and I'm excited about the team, and I really like coaching them. But, we also need to learn from a game like this, and there are some things we need to clean up and get better so that we can beat a team like this. And that's the way it goes. There's no shortcuts.
And, you had 4 guys in double figures today offensively, led by Terrier Wilcox. What can you say about what you saw from him today?
Well, I think he's given a better effort on defense. He's trying. I don't know that he totally understands how hard you have to play at this level yet defensively, and how on point you have to be in every possession defensively. And the little things, obviously he's a great shooter, he's a very good rebounder, and he's got a high IQ. That's a pretty good combination. We're going to get him to play really hard and defend. Right? I'd like it to be tomorrow. I would have liked it to have been a month ago. I think he's getting better at it. I think he's moving in the right direction. He's still not where I want him to be, but we're going to keep pushing him and coaching him every day to get him to that point.
Now your team, the game overall, pretty physical game, both ends, not a whole lot being called. Yeah. Or are you happy with how your team responded to the physicality and lack of, foul calls or anything like that? Are you happy with how they kind of respond?
They're great guys, and they're not soft. They're tough. So yeah, I mean, I like them to be tougher. We're always going to strive to be tougher. And in the beginning of the year, I didn't like our toughness. We've got guys from all different places. They don't understand, when they get here, what it takes sometimes. But they're fine. They're getting better. And I enjoy coaching them. They got great character. They got talent. And I think we're just going to keep getting better. But look, you got to learn from this. You got to keep improving. You got to keep the right attitude. We've always been a great home team. Our home record prior to this year was phenomenal. This year we've had a lot of trouble here. We're playing better on the road. So we got to figure that out too. We got to come in here and take care of business. But it's a learning process with these guys. We threw a bunch of guys together with 3 or 4 guys back, 5 guys, and a lot of those guys had missed time. So we don't have a lot of reps together. We don't have a lot of time together. But I do like the fact the last couple of weeks we've been able to have some decent practices. I thought the energy in practice went through the roof when everybody got back. So I'm excited to come in. We'll give them off tomorrow, come in Tuesday, get a good practice, Wednesday get a good practice, and then play next weekend. So we'll see. We're not the finished product. We're not the perfect team, but I like them. And I think they can do some stuff. So we'll see.
All right, well, like you said, Coach, you're back in action on Thursday here in Brooklyn. And best of luck in getting the team ready until then.
Thanks, John.